Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Buffalo State Bengals Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. Make sure you smash that like button for another episode and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new at all for more NCAA football content as well as a lot of other franchise content on the channel. Today, the Bengals are traveling to South Bend after a 28-27 comeback win at home last week. They were down 21-0 in the first half. Notre Dame, however, is a different animal. They are completely loaded, especially in the trenches. This should be a problem for Jeremiah Banks. He should not have the game he had last week, but we'll see if he can. They are very deep at receiver, and they will definitely test our DB depth. The starting quarterback is redshirt sophomore Ian Book, but he has had a slow start to this year despite leading the number 3 team in the nation. Let's head down to the field for the call. Jack Legion, welcome in.
Live on the call from South Bend, Indiana, and we are underway. DJ Lee back to return from the left side of his own end zone. He takes us out to the 15, 20, bold move pays off to the 30, and out of bounds finally at the 33-yard line, but not before picking up 35 yards on the opening kickoff. That brings out Tayshaun Prince, Jeremiah Banks, and the offense. They give it to Banks, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. BSC spreads it out on second down and 10, bunch set to the right side. Tayshaun drops back to throw, finds Denzel Moss on the right side, and he's out to the 50, stiff arms a man, and gains maybe 5 more. Denzel Moss has been impressive after the catch this season, especially with a step back touchdown last week. He gives BSC a fresh set of downs, wing offset, give Jeremiah Banks, and he picks up about 3 yards before being dropped by a swarming Notre Dame defense. Sets up second down and 7. They go to that bunch look yet again. Tayshaun Prince fires outside and it's knocked away. Nearly intercepted. Julian Love got a hand in there. Sets up third down and 7 as Buffalo State has been rolling on their first possession of the game. And on third down, Prince takes a snap, throws it up for grabs, and DJ Lee cannot come down with it. So from the 40-yard line, a tough decision, but they bring out the punt team, and that sets up Ian Book and the offense for Notre Dame for the first time today. Book drops back to throw, clean pocket, gets it away. No one home, just looks to throw it away. Excellent coverage from Buffalo State, sets up second down and 10 for Ian Book. They go 2 wide receivers to the left side. In the backfield, Armstrong gets the carry, and he's drugged down from behind. Dante Randall holds him to 2, sets up third down and 8. And Buffalo State has a chance to get off the field. They go empty. Book drops back to throw. Steps back, fires over the middle. Caught Fink, stiff arm, and he picks up the first down with the extra effort after the catch. Making a gain of 13 on the reception. Sets Notre Dame up with a fresh set of downs. Book takes a snap, gives to Jafar Armstrong in a big hole for him as he picks up a first down, sheds a tackle, and is finally wrapped up after nearly 20 yards on the ground. Book and the offense look to get on the board first as Ian Book from the shotgun set at the 47-yard line takes a snap, fires to Mack, and he gets tackled across the line to gain. Give him 12. Sets them up near field goal range, would be a 52-yarder from here. Play action, Book fires quick over the middle. Fink again for the second time this possession. Make it 11 and another first down pickup for Notre Dame. Puts them at the 25-yard line in Buffalo State territory. Book delayed give Armstrong, sheds a tackle and picks up another first down. A chunk of 11 again. This run defense needs to tighten up. First and 10 deep in Buffalo State territory with 4:17 and ticking. Mack comes in motion left to right. Book drops back to take the snap. He slips for a second, rolls to his left side, escapes pressure, fires off his back foot, and Boykin makes a one-handed catch on the throw from Book that was off balance. Make it second down and 2. They bring out 2 tight ends. Book delayed give Armstrong. Armstrong touchdown Notre Dame. They get on the board first with a 6-yard carry. And no surprises, Notre Dame takes an early 7-0 lead over Buffalo State College, but Lee takes it from his own 4, cuts to the left side and has plenty of room. This will help them get back in this one as he takes it out to the 36-yard line, and Buffalo State's offense takes the field with a little over 3.5 to go. Snap from the shotgun set with 3:30 remaining, and Banks gets nowhere. Maybe a gain of 2 as Jerry Tillery pushes the pocket, brings up second down and 8. They have a 2-receiver set to the right side. Prince takes the snap, rolls out to his right side, stops for a second and fires offline. He was looking for Jeremiah Banks out of the backfield, but this Notre Dame defense is swarming. Make it 3rd and 8. Prince sets up screen for Banks. Banks makes the catch, avoids one defender, and can't go anywhere. He did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Jerry Tillery is there again. Massively disruptive, and Buffalo State punts back to Notre Dame, who works out of the single back set. Give Jafar Armstrong yet again, no surprise, and he powers forward for another chunk of 11. Big chunk plays for Notre Dame so far, and it's marching them down the field early. 2:20 remaining. Book goes play action, finds Fink again. He breaks a couple tackles, gets away, but finally is slipped up after a gain of 20. And Buffalo State's defense doesn't have the personnel to match up with them. Big gain, 1st down. From the gun, trips to the right side. Book gives Armstrong right to left. Armstrong breaks the tackle from Littlefield and is finally dropped after a gain of 7. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Notre Dame back in field goal range, 2nd down and 3. Book inverted veer, keeps it himself, and he's wrestled down. Matthew Littlefield and Oliver Rover join, and Ian Book did not go anywhere to set up 3rd down and 3. Book steps back to throw, fires outside, and no one is home. Notre Dame has to settle for the field goal. This is a long one, making about 52 yards, and it is up. And it has the distance to split the uprights, and Notre Dame takes a 10-0 lead over Buffalo State with just over 1 minute left. Tayshaun play action, ensuing possession, watch out! He gets hit as he throws, and nobody was in the area. Another rough offensive start for a second half team, but 2nd down and 10. They set up screen for Banks, and he goes nowhere. Drop for a loss of 3. It's Jerry Tillery again. Someone needs to block him. 3rd down and 13. They go empty. Tayshaun rolls to his right, stops, fires, and Lynch has it, but he is out of bounds. Did not get one toe down. And 4th and 13, they have to give it back to Notre Dame with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Book goes play action, has a man open, but Young drops it, likely affected by the rain. And Buffalo State takes a sigh of relief as on 2nd down and 10, Ian Book has 3 receivers to his right side. Jafar Armstrong stays in the block. Book takes a snap, plenty of time, fires outside, and it's intercepted! Fred Houston jumped it! And Buffalo State forces a turnover on the other side of the 50. That's one way to do it, with back-to-back plays going in the way of Buffalo State's defense. And that will be just about the end of the first quarter of play as Notre Dame leads 10-0, but Buffalo State not going to go down in this one without a fight. Jack Legion on the call. We'll be right back. Back to second quarter action. Buffalo State down 10-0 to Notre Dame. Tayshaun Prince drops back, feels the rush, and he is hit as he throws. Thankfully, only incomplete. Make it 3rd down and 10. They go empty. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Tayshaun Prince takes the snap, steps back, fires downfield, and is caught. BJ Lynch on the sideline. He gets open again. Had one where he didn't get his foot down. This time he ensures he does so. That's a catch in the NFL. So BSC tries to get on the board. 2x3 set. Tayshaun Prince empty. Drops back to throw. Looking, steps up, quick throw. Caught Ben Bush for about 7 yards down to the 21 or 22. That sets up 2nd down and 3. Jeremiah Banks checks back in. He gets the carry from right to left, and he is swarmed. So many Fighting Irish in the area. Banks didn't have a chance. Maybe a gain of 1. 3rd down and 2. They spread it out. Give Jeremiah Banks up the middle. There's a hole. And a 1st down across the 15 to about the 12-yard line. Gain of 7. Fresh set of downs. Tayshaun Prince has 2 receivers to the right side. Quick throw to Dave Watsky, the tight end, and he gets even closer. Another 1st down as it's 1st and goal from the 3. Buffalo State wants to make this a 1-possession game. Give Jeremiah Banks. He spins unnecessarily, and he does just that. Into the end zone for another touchdown. He has been the workhorse on offense for the Bengals this year. And he gets Buffalo State on the board as they trail Notre Dame 7-10. Book drops back, 2x2 bunch. Quick throw Armstrong. He makes the catch for about 3. As the clock ticks down to about 5:12 and ticking in the first half of play. Book has 2 wide receivers to his right side. He drops back to throw again off play action. Finds Mack wide open. And it results in another 1st down from Notre Dame. They are spreading the ball out very well today. 1st down and 10, under 5 to go in the first half. Book drops back Armstrong to his left side. He fires downfield to the sideline, and what a catch from Chase Claypool. Big target standing at 6'4". He's able to drag that toe and get Notre Dame into scoring range yet again to go up 2 possessions. Book goes empty, drops back to throw, quick throw. Back makes a catch over the middle for his 2nd catch of the drive, and he gets Notre Dame set up with 1st and goal from the 1 with 14. Near the goal line, they go heavy on each side. First and goal, Littlefield comes in with the rush, and Book has to just chuck it out the back of the end zone. They'll try again. Book gives Armstrong right side, and Littlefield makes the stop this time. The second straight play with pressure from him, and on third down and goal, they have to go empty. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Book drops back to throw, 3-by-2 set. Fires over the middle, caught, Chase Claypool, touchdown. He had the nice reception on the sideline earlier, and he gets them into the end zone and gives Notre Dame a 2-possession lead with 3:57 to go in the first half of play. BSC certainly hasn't been out of this game to this point. We'll see what they can do with 3:51 to go in the first half as Banks spins off a tackler and falls forward on the first play of the possession for 7. Out of the gun, trips to the left side, read option. Prince keeps it himself around the right side. He gets to the line of gain, and not much more as he slides before taking contact. This time Buffalo State goes 2-by-2. Jeremiah Banks in the backfield to the right side, gets the carry and gets tripped up before being dropped for a loss of 2. Notre Dame has held him in this one so far, as on second down and 12, they go bunch to the right side, and wide open is Denzel Moss. He makes another big play, this one for a huge chunk of 21 yards, as Buffalo State once again threatening. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half, Prince goes play action, under pressure, and he gets brought down. The ball comes out, picked off by Genmark Heath, and nothing but green pastures in front of him, and screaming fans as Notre Dame extends their lead off of the fumble. Jerry Tillery came in and forced it, and for the first time this game, BSC trails by more than 2 possessions. Meanwhile, on the kickoff, DJ Lee takes it on the right side of the field at his 5, cuts to the right side, and he has a big hole. DJ Lee has found openings in the kicking game so far this year, and it's worked out for Buffalo State as they go shotgun, 2 tight end set. Jeremiah Banks takes the carry, and he has maybe a couple before being drugged down. Make it second down and 8 as we're near 2 minutes to go in the half. Banks takes the carry yet again, and not a lot of room to work with as he struggled to get going. Just 2.3 yards per carry to this point. Make it third down and 6, bunch to the right side. They like this formation, and it works out for them as Hunter Haskins gets open, but he drops it. And those are the plays that we have to make in this situation. He's wide open. He has even more yardage in front of him, and he just can't make the play. And Notre Dame has a chance to extend their lead even more with 1:33 remaining. Book takes a snap, plenty of time, steps up to run to his right side, freezes Matthew Littlefield, who just stood there, and picks up a first down on the right side. A gain of 14 for Ian Book, not known for his legs, but he gets it done. Make it first down and 10, delayed give to Armstrong, and Dante Randall on the outside prevents him from getting too much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage as it's second down and 10. From the 30-yard line, Book takes the snap, pressure comes, dumps it off for Mack, and Mack has the catch, but only 3 yards as he stepped out of bounds. Notre Dame has 1:19 to go on third down and 7. Book sets up a screen for Armstrong. Armstrong makes the catch, has blockers in front of him, and he's dropped. Oliver Rover is there along with Simon Stevens to prevent him from getting any further, and with 1 minute to go in the half, Tayshaun Prince has a chance for redemption. Takes the snap out of the empty set, rolls to his right side, doesn't see anything and has to chuck this one away. Clock stops at 56 seconds to go. BSC has their back against the wall. Prince on second and 10 takes the snap. Dave Watsky can't make the catch. Another drop for BSC in a critical situation. Sets up third down and 10 as Prince drops back from the I formation. Fires middle and Watsky can't hang on again. A tighter window this time, but it would have helped to make the catch before as Notre Dame gets the ball back. Book starts in great field position at the 45-yard line, takes the snap empty, fires middle, caught Fink, and Oliver Rover comes in and makes the tackle, but he picks up 5. Notre Dame uses a timeout to stop the clock at 38 seconds, motions a receiver from left to right, still empty, second down and 5, takes a snap, pressure from Randall, Book chucks it away. Dante Randall has been all over the field today, and you love to see it against top D1 competition. Notre Dame faced with third and 5 with 34 seconds to go. Book snaps, pressured, flustered, and Randall gets there this time. A loss of 7 as on back-to-back plays, he makes a difference. And they hold Notre Dame to no points on this drive. They still lead by 3 possessions, but you have to really appreciate this effort from the Buffalo State defense, especially when the offense hasn't necessarily gotten it done. It's 7-24, and while Buffalo State has missed a lot of opportunities, there's still a lot of football to play. The score is 7-24 in Notre Dame's favor as we enter the third quarter of play, but I feel like this game has been told more by the score. Buffalo State has stayed in it pretty consistently as Rover tracks down Armstrong on the first play of the half. We need more of that. 2 yards. Working out of the single back, one tight end to the left side, Jafar Armstrong in the backfield. He gets the delayed give, and Dante Dominguez is there to bring him down for a loss of 2. Resets him back to 3rd down and 10. And the first 3rd down of the drive, Notre Dame has been successful on these all game long. Book takes a snap out of the trips, drops back to throw, clean pocket, fires to the left sideline, and Boykin on the comeback. He makes the catch for 13 yards. Notre Dame moves the chains. Sets up a fresh set of downs, 2 high safeties for Buffalo State as the delayed give goes back to Armstrong, and he has a big hole on the right side in between the guard and the tackle. Picks up 7 before Danny Dripper brings him down. Make it 2nd down and 3 for the offense. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Book keeps it himself, has a hole and enough for a 1st down and a little bit more. Notre Dame as a team up to 78 rushing yards, and we are barely started in the third quarter of play. Book takes a snap on 1st down, fires to Boykin. Simon Stevens makes the tackle before Book could pick up the 1st down. 2nd and 1 regardless. 2 wide receivers and a tight end to the left side. Claypool is isolated on the right. Book inverted veer, keeps it himself. He's tackled for a second. No whistle comes in. Book stays on his feet. And how about that for 14 yards? Ian Book should have had 2. Coach Dupree cannot believe he didn't touch the ground. And he continues to fall forward and pick up 14 more. How about that weird play to give Notre Dame a 1st down near the red zone? As he drops back, pressure comes, fires outside, and nearly intercepted. Joey Shoemaker should have had that one for 6, and another missed opportunity for Buffalo State as it makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 21. Jafar Armstrong, the back to the left side. Book takes a snap, fires wide open on the outside. It's Kevin Austin Jr. for 4 yards. Sets up 3rd down and 6, they're 50%. Ian Book takes a snap. He has all day, fires quick middle, and Fink makes the catch for the touchdown. Book with a strike from 17 out, and Notre Dame takes a 4-possession lead to start the second half of play, and the Bengals have to claw to stay back in this one. Tayshaun takes the snap, fires quick middle. This helps Dave Watsky downfield. He split the safeties and gains 30 yards on the Bengals' biggest play of the game. Down 7-31, they have to have a sense of urgency. Prince throws way downfield. DJ Lee, no! He was wide open and would have had 6, but he drops it. The 3rd big drop of the game for Buffalo State. And I'll tell you, when you're playing the number 3 team in the country, you can't afford these errors. 2nd down and 10 instead. Prince takes another shot way downfield, and it's intercepted on the very next play. How about that? One play, DJ Lee drops one. They try to throw it up for their most productive receiver in Denzel Moss, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Notre Dame has the ball back with a chance to make this a 5-possession game. 3:58 and ticking in the third quarter of play. Book drops back, delayed give Armstrong. Dante Randall is there again to prevent him from getting much more yardage as he had a big hole. Single back set, 2 tight ends and 2 receivers out to the left side. Ian Book throws, and this one is way out of bounds. He just got rid of it. 3rd down and 7. Split backs for Notre Dame. Haven't seen this look today. 2 wide receivers outside to the left. Book takes a snap, and pressure comes immediately. Brought down again, it's Matthew Littlefield, and he's had a big game of being in the right place at the right time. 4th down and 14. Buffalo State should have excellent field position. As Notre Dame punts from their own end zone, Newsome, high booming kick back to DJ Lee, who patiently waits. Takes it cleanly, works to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. Out to the 30, to the 25, and down near the 20. How about that to get near the red zone? A 30-yard return from DJ Lee, and Tayshaun Prince in the offense threw an interception last time around. Prince goes empty this time, way downfield, and BJ Lynch strikes again. That same corner route that's beaten this Notre Dame defense time and time again. They capitalize. It's 1st down and goal. Buffalo State has a chance to get on the board in the second half. Give out wing offset. Jeremiah Banks, yes sir. 2-yard touchdown for Buffalo State. His 2nd of the game. And they're not done there. They go for 2 to make it a 16-point contest. Prince throws fade right side, and Denzel Moss has it knocked away from him. Excellent defense from Julian Love, and an upset from the studio. SMU has knocked off number 9 TCU. 30-13 in what has been a season full of upsets in the CFB. Notre Dame, meanwhile, takes back the ball with an 18-point lead. Young makes the catch, quick short over the middle, and he has about 5 yards on the reception as it's 2nd down and 5. 2 receivers spread out for Notre Dame on the outside. The slot comes in motion from left to right side. Jafar Armstrong in the backfield. He takes the counter run. Big ol' hole for him, and he rumbles all the way to the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the scamper, and that hole is wide open like a Burger King drive-thru. Nothing Buffalo State could do there as Notre Dame is completely beating them off the line. 1st down and 10. They go cover one look. Quick throw Armstrong over the middle, and he has about 9. Far Armstrong has really done it all today. 3 receptions for 18 yards to pair with quite a few more rushing yards as on 2nd down and 1, Book goes play action, quick throw, middle, Fink drops it. And BSC knows all about those drops, plenty today. Notre Dame returns the favor as on 3rd down and 1, speed option to the right side, and Dante Randall, the disruptor in there yet again. His 2nd tackle for a loss on the game. And Ian Book did not have time to pitch it. Randall there in a flash. BSC gets the ball back with 1:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Tayshawn takes the snap, tries to keep it, and Notre Dame is all over it. The loss of 4 backs them up, makes it 2nd and 14. They go empty, tries to spread out this Notre Dame defense. Prince takes a snap, Notre Dame drops 1 safety. Prince takes a shot downfield for DJ Lee, and he makes the play on the outside, and ironically, after dropping 1 earlier, Lee comes down with the biggest play of his career. What an electrifying player. This guy gets the ball into his hands in many ways, and right on cue, they go into the monster set. You know where the ball's going, to DJ Lee, and not so much success this time as he's wrapped up for a loss of 2. They try that about once per game as 5 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Final play of the quarter to give to Jeremiah Banks, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. And BSC holding up a little bit better in this half, still need some points, but they're down 3 possessions. We saw them win a game in the 4th quarter last week. Anything's possible. It's worth noting that the Bengals seem to play better on both sides of the ball when we reach the 4th quarter. On 4th and 12, they're going to need a big play right out the gate as they go downfield and it's intercepted. Looking for DJ Lee again. This time, Julian Love takes it away. It's Tayshawn Prince's 2nd interception of the game, and Notre Dame really took away every option he had to throw. No chance for the Bengals on that one. 13-31 in Notre Dame's favor as Book takes the snap from the empty set, fires way downfield. Wide open man is Young, and he has 23 yards down to the 45-yard line, yet again in Buffalo State's favor. This receiving core is ridiculously deep, and it's giving the inexperienced depth of the Bengals issues. They give to Armstrong on 1st down and 10, perhaps wanting to drain the clock, and he has a big hole and a gain of 12. Clock ticks down to 6:24, fresh set of downs, 1 single high safety for the Bengals. Armstrong sweeps outside, makes a cut, and cannot escape Todd Tremblay, who came down to make the stop. 2nd down and 6 for Notre Dame. 2 wide receivers out to the right side, a tight end to the right. Book snap, fires. Fink drops it again. He couldn't handle one earlier. And it's 3rd down and 6 for Notre Dame. Clock stops at 5:54 remaining in the game. They have a bunch set to the right side. Book takes a snap, rolls to his right side towards Randall, fires to Fink, and he makes the catch this time. 20 yards and a 1st down for Notre Dame as they are moving and eating up some clock with it. Book inverted veer, and Matthew Littlefield makes a stop, and a late flag comes in. Book wants the face mask, he gets it. And half the distance to the goal for Notre Dame, sets them up at the 5-yard line. Book keeps it, goes outside, breaks a tackle from Culliver, and stiff arms his way into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown for Ian Book. And if this game wasn't already over with 5:23 remaining and a 25-point deficit incoming, Buffalo State doesn't stand much of a chance. Prince takes the 1st down snap on the ensuing drive, fires quick, DJ Lee sheds a tackle and gets close to the marker. They don't give him the spot, however. 2nd and inches to go. Single back set, 2 tight ends. Simmons comes in motion from right to left. The give is to Banks up the middle, and he makes the play for 3 yards, picks up a 1st down. And if this game has taught us anything, it's how much this offense struggles when Banks cannot get going. 4:40 to go, and they're down 25. Speak of the devil, only 1 yard for Jeremiah Banks on this carry. Fresh set of downs, 2x3. Prince goes empty, draws back to throw quick to DJ Lee, and he drops another one. His second drop of the game, and for how productive he is in the kick return game, he has to make that play. Bunch to the right side, Notre Dame brings out two safeties, fires. Denzel Moss wide open on the outside. He makes the play for a first down, a connection to 13 yards. They like that wheel, and he tends to get open. They go same formation. Prince fires back to Moss, and he's wide open again for his fourth reception of this game. This one for 13, and I don't think he's had a single catch that has not gone for a first down. Brings up first down and 10. Two wide receivers and a tight end to the right side. Prince dumps it off for Lee. Lee breaks a tackle, fights a man off of him, and picks up about 8 inside the 30-yard line. On second down and 2, they give to Jeremiah Banks with 3:25 remaining, and he powers forward for a first down, a gain of 5, and he's really gotten going in the fourth quarter in the past 2 games. Prince goes back Jeremiah Banks' way, and he gains maybe 3 on the ground before being brought down. Under 3 minutes to go in the game, they go single back set, just looking for some garbage time touchdown. Can they put up 20 against this team? Prince rolls to his left side and gets them set up with first and goal to do so. Tayshawn has been great in the fourth quarter of games, leading a win against Western Michigan last week as they give to Grant, who spins and is brought down after 6 yards. And they have an opportunity from second and goal from the 1 to score. And you know where this one's going. No secret, the fullback, Nicholas Lee. He gets into the end zone. No one suspected a thing. And once again, they will go for 2. Their last attempt failed. And Jeremiah Banks makes sure that does not happen again. Make it 50% on these 2-point opportunities. And they trail Notre Dame by 17 points with 1:45 and ticking to go. This game is over, but for the sake of running out the clock, they give to Jafar Armstrong, who doesn't get very far. Another big play from Oliver Rover. He has 8 tackles on the game as the clock ticks down to 1:05. And Notre Dame chews as much clock as they can before snapping and giving to Jafar Armstrong with a big hold to the outside. Third down and 2, he is tackled out of bounds. Matthew Littlefield stops the clock with 1 minute to go. Third down and 2, Mack comes in motion from left to right side to make it an I formation. Give Jafar Armstrong, and I don't think he got there. He is indeed short, and Brandon Springs came up from his free safety spot to knock him back, but this game is over. Other than that, the Bengals fall to 1-2, but this was a 21-38 effort against number 3 Notre Dame, who many experts were expecting to blow out the Bengals by 50 points or more. What an effort from Buffalo State today, and we can see glimpses of what they can do moving forward in the MAC Conference. My final words of the broadcast are I am proud of this team, and I'm turning it back to FG. See you all next week.
Once again, another great call by Mr. Legion. The Bengals unfortunately suffer a 21-38 loss and fall to 1-2. They were manhandled in the trenches as we expected in the pregame show. Jeremiah Banks has career-low yards per carry in this game. Buffalo State scored in garbage time to make it closer than the game really was. Prince threw 2 interceptions, but the Bengals offense were able to spread it out and find ways to get some guys open today. The secondary held better in pass coverage than we expected them to. Dante Randall had a productive game working on the outside, but the rest of the defensive line were essentially taken out of the game. Plenty of positives can transition into MAC Conference play. Taking a look at the Heisman watch for the first time, Mike Weber leads the race, followed by Will Grier, who's the only quarterback in the watch thus far. The Bengals have another tough contest, this time traveling to Southern California to take on the USC Trojans, who also have a considerably stacked roster. This game will be out 1 week from now, but on Friday we are going to be breaking down the Bengals' recruiting efforts and how their board looks. So hype that up with a like button, smash that like button, subscribe if you happen to be new to the channel and made it through the video. You are the real MVP. Please make sure you leave a comment below on the types of positions and players you think we should be going after in the recruiting special. And I will see you guys next time, as will Jack Legion. Make sure that you stick with this channel because we can build a winner together. Take care, everybody.